All right, Nuggets, today I am going to refresh that big, beautiful brain of yours on how to multiply fractions and put things in simplest form, just in case you forgot. So let's say I have 3/8 and I'm going to multiply it by 4/21. So I have a couple options here. My cross cancelers, you're probably looking at this wanting to cross cancel. First, I'm going to show you how you just multiply across and then reduce. And then we will look at cross canceling. So when I multiply two fractions, this is where I miss you guys shouting out the answers to me. All I do is I multiply across my numerators and my denominators. So 3 times 4 is 12. 8 times 21. I'm going to have to do some side work over here. Get 168. Okay. Not too difficult, but now I do need to write my answer in simplest form. So I need to figure out 12 and 168 have a common factor. I know that they are both, I know that they are both even, which tells me they're both going to be divisible by 2. So this is me writing my answer in simplest form. I'm reducing or simplifying my fraction. 12 divided by 2 is 6 over 168 divided by 2. Again, gonna need to do some side work possibly. 0, bring down the 8 to 84. Now I have 6 over 84. I'm still looking at these numbers, guys. They're both still even, which means I can divide them or simplify them by 2 one more time. Let's see what happens. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 2 into 84. You might need to do some side work over here, or you got that in your brain. That's great too. Goes in 4 times. Bring down the 4, 42. So I end up with 3 over 42. And then I'm going to ask myself again, is there any way 3 can go into 42? Am I done simplifying? So just to be sure, look at this, guys. It does. It goes in 14 times. So this can actually be reduced again by 3. And I end up with 1 over 14. I know this can't be simplified anymore because I've got that beautiful 1 on top. Okay, now I'm going to show you what this looks like if you were cross-canceling. That is putting your fractions in simpler form before you actually solve. As you can see, that was a lot of steps. So let's try cross-canceling. Okay. When I cross cancel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my diagonals. So like I told you guys, make that multiplication sign with your arms, and then you're going to follow those diagonals. So let's look at 3 and 21. I need to ask myself, do they have a common factor? In this case, they do, because 3 can actually go into 21. So their common factor is 3, which means I'm dividing both of these by 3. When I do that, I end up with a 1 here, and 21 divided by 3, I end up with a 7. Okay. Now I'm going to take a look at these diagonals. 4 and 8, do they have a common factor? Yes, they do. Their greatest common factor is 4, which means I can divide both of these by 4. When I do that, I end up with a 1 here and a 2 here. So now I have 1 times 1 in my numerator, which is 1, 2 times 7, and that gives me 14. Okay, so I do challenge you today as you're practicing, look at the cross canceling. It makes your life a little bit easier, so don't be afraid to try that, okay?